Welcome back to the channel USD Coins coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters from around the world. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most intriguing and astonishing stories in the world of US coins, the mysterious, potentially multi-million-dollar 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin. Yes, you heard that right. This ordinary-looking penny, struck in Denver in the year 1999, could be worth as much as $120 million in today's rare coin market under the right conditions. Sounds unbelievable? Well, fasten your seatbelts because we're about to uncover the truth behind this small copper-plated piece of American history. This isn't just another coin you toss into your change jar. This is a symbol of American legacy, a possible jackpot hiding in plain sight, and for some collectors a dream come true. Let's break down the story, the design, the minting, the value, and everything that makes the 1999 Lincoln cent one of the most talked about coins in numismatic circles today. Let's begin with the roots. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it marked the first time a real person was featured on regular U.S. coinage. Fast forward to 1999, and the Lincoln cent was still going strong, bearing Lincoln's iconic profile on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. The 1999 Lincoln cent, minted in Denver, came at the tail end of the 20th century. It was the final full year before the turn of the millennium and marked the end of an era for many collectors. During this time, the U.S. Mint was operating at full force, and the Denver Mint struck an enormous quantity of pennies. Over 6.3 billion 1999 cents were made. Now, you might ask, with billions produced, how could this penny possibly be rare or valuable? That's the fascinating part. While the 1999 cent is extremely common in circulation, only a microscopic handful of high-grade, mint-condition specimens exist. Even fewer are known to have errors, double dies, or off-metal strikes. These are the treasures buried among billions of coins. Let's take a closer look at this penny. On the obverse, you see the classic profile of Abraham Lincoln, facing right. Above his head is the motto "In God We Trust." To the left, the word Liberty is stamped boldly. To the right, the date 1999 is present with the small but significant D mint mark underneath it, denoting it was minted in Denver. Flip the coin over, and you'll see the majestic Lincoln Memorial, representing not just American architecture, but American ideals. This reverse design was introduced in 1959 and lasted all the way until 2008. At the top of the coin is the inscription, United States of America. Beneath that is the Latin motto E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one. At the bottom, of course, the denomination is spelled out 1CNT, but beyond the design lies what truly drives collectors: wild condition, rarity, and error potential. Here's where things get exciting. The standard 1999 penny in your pocket change is only worth face value, 1 cent. But when you find a 1999 Lincoln cent in pristine condition, graded MS 67 or higher, you're entering a whole new level of value. Some of these high-grade examples have sold at auctions for hundreds, even thousands of dollars, but the real story lies in error coins and hidden rarities. There have been confirmed cases of off-metal errors, such as a 1999 cent struck on a dime planchet or with dramatic die cracks. These error coins can sell for thousands. There are even rumors in numismatic communities of an extremely rare variety that features a double die obverse, creating a shadow-like doubling effect on the date or the inscriptions. These coins are so rare that if one were to be found and authenticated in MS 68 or higher, experts believe it could be valued at over $1 million. Now hold on to your seats. According to some speculative sources, one legendary 1999 error penny, possibly featuring multiple striking errors or a unique composition flaw, was privately valued at an astronomical $120 million. While this claim remains unconfirmed in the public record, it has fueled a frenzy among collectors and treasure hunters who believe there are still rare variants of the 1999 Lincoln cent waiting to be discovered. As mentioned earlier, over 6.3 billion of these pennies were produced. So how can there be any scarcity? Here's the twist: because they were mass-produced for general circulation, most 1999 Lincoln cents were heavily used and worn. Finding a flawless untouched specimen is like finding a needle in a haystack. And finding one with an error or minting anomaly that's like finding a needle in a haystack made of needles. In recent years, collectors have begun submitting 1999 cents for professional grading at services like PCGS and NGC, and very few come back as MS-67 or higher. The few that do are quickly snapped up by elite collectors and investment buyers, often fetching 5-figure price tags. The top auction prices for premium 1999 cents range from $10,000 to $20,000, but if the rumors of the $120 million specimen are true, that price could be shattered overnight. Now you may be wondering, how can I find one of these gems? Here's what to look for when checking your change or going through a roll of pennies. Sharp details. Look for coins with no visible wear. Strong strike and clear features. Luster. Brilliant red or red-brown shine indicates a higher grade. Errors. Check for doubling, off center strikes, missing elements, or planchet flaws. Mint mark placement. Sometimes a misaligned or floating mint mark can add huge value. Get it graded. If you think you found a rare or mint condition 1999 submit it to a grading service for verification. The 1999 Liberty 1 cent is more than just a coin. It's a mystery, a legacy, and for a lucky few, a golden opportunity. Whether it's truly worth $120 million remains a legend for now, but what's undeniable is the passion, excitement, and financial potential packed into this little copper coin. It's a reminder that history, art, economics, and luck all come together in the world of numismatics. So next time you get change at the store, take a second look. You might just be holding a treasure that could change your life. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed the story, subscribe for more incredible coin discoveries, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a rare find. Comment below if you've ever come across a rare Lincoln cent, or if you're on the hunt for that legendary $120 million penny. Until next time, keep searching, keep dreaming, and keep collecting. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned because your next coin could be the next $1 million discovery. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that most people walk by without even noticing. But what if I told you that one small copper-colored coin from 2004 could be worth up to $50 million? Yes, you heard that right. $50 million. I'm talking about the 2004 Liberty 1 cent, also known as the 2004 Lincoln cent. This isn't just a regular penny. This is a piece of American history, a symbol of enduring liberty, and for a lucky few, an unimaginable fortune. So grab your coin jars, your old piggy banks, and let's get hunting. Because the next treasure might be hiding in your pocket. Let's talk history, the legacy behind the 2004 Lincoln cent. To understand the 2004 Liberty 1 cent, we have to travel back in time. The Lincoln cent first entered circulation in 1909, designed by Victor David Brenner to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It was a powerful moment in American coinage history, the first time a real person, and a president no less, appeared on a U.S. coin. Now fast forward to 2004, nearly a century later. America was changing, technology was booming, and yet, one thing remained constant: the Lincoln cent. In 2004, the U.S. Mint continued to strike these iconic coins as part of the ongoing legacy that connects generations, but here's the twist. In 2004, a number of highly unusual things happened during the minting process. Errors, anomalies, and limited mintage versions began to emerge, making some of these coins incredibly rare. And collectors, they went wild. Design and features of the 2004 Liberty 1 cent. Now let's break down the look of the coin. On the obverse side, we see the famous profile of Abraham Lincoln facing right. Above him is the bold word Liberty, and to the right, the year 2004. This side represents strength, leadership, and freedom, values that Lincoln championed and that America continues to stand for. On the reverse side, we see the Lincoln Memorial, with the words United States of America arched across the top and 1 cent boldly struck at the bottom. Between the columns of the memorial, if you look closely, you can even see a tiny statue of Lincoln seated inside. Above the memorial reads E pluribus unum, Latin for, out of many, one. While hundreds of millions of these coins were minted, not all were created equal. That's where things get interesting: rare errors and variants, the hidden fortune within. Among the sea of 2004 Lincoln cents, there are several known rare error coins that have made headlines in the numismatic world. For example, there are double die errors, where parts of the design appear twice, slightly offset. These can be seen in the date, the word Liberty, or even the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Collectors pay thousands, even tens of thousands for clean, verified double-die coins. Then there are off-center strikes, where the coin wasn't perfectly aligned during minting, leaving part of the design off the edge. These kinds of errors, when dramatic and in excellent condition, can fetch enormous sums at auction. One of the most famous error types includes the wrong planchet coins, pennies that were accidentally struck on metal blanks meant for other coins. Imagine finding a 2004 penny struck on a dime silver-colored blank that could be worth thousands instantly, and there are proof errors, struck with mirrored finishes or in special conditions that somehow made it into circulation by accident. These are the rarest of the rare, the $50 million coin. Fact or fantasy? Now let's talk about the jaw-dropping number. How can a single 2004 Liberty 1 cent be worth $50 million? It all comes down to rarity, provenance, condition, and collector demand. While most 2004 pennies are worth face value, a few extraordinarily rare coins have sold for astronomical prices because they contain unique errors, are in perfect mint state condition, or were part of a famous collection. In a few extreme cases, coins with minting mistakes so rare that only one or two exist in the world have caused bidding wars among the world's top collectors. Imagine a one-of-a-kind 2004 Lincoln cent struck on a 22-karat gold blank by mistake. If such a coin were found and verified, it could indeed spark a $50 million bidding frenzy. In fact, rumors of such a coin have circulated among private collectors and auction houses. There are whispers of a coin locked away in a vault, unmatched in its rarity and brilliance. Whether or not that exact coin surfaces, what's undeniable is that error coins from 2004 have already sold for up to $100,000, and the value keeps rising. Market trends and current values in circulation. Let's break it down. Circulated 2004 Lincoln cents usually worth 1 cent unless they show unusual features. Uncirculated examples in pristine condition can be worth between $5 to $50 depending on the grade. Mint state coins MS-65 or higher often command prices between $75 and $300. Proof coins from special sets range from $5 to $100 depending on the rarity and mirror. Like quality rare error coins like double die, off-center, or wrong planchet versions can range from $1,000 to $100,000 or more. And the legendary, ultra-rare, possibly one-of-a-kind 2004 Liberty 1 cent with a historic minting anomaly. If it exists and hits the auction block, it could be the next $50 million coin. What should you look for in your 2004 Liberty 1 cent? Now that you know what's at stake, here's what to do. Check the date. Make sure it's a genuine 2004. Look closely at Liberty, the date, and in God we trust. See any doubling, that's a potential double die. Check the edges and the alignment. Is the strike off center? Use a magnifying glass or coin loop. Small errors are easy to miss with the naked eye. Weigh the coin. If the weight is off, it may have been struck on the wrong planchet. Get it professionally graded. Grading by PCGS or NGC can boost your coin's value significantly. Hold on tight if you find something unique. You may be holding $1 million miracle in your hands. Final thoughts. Don't underestimate the penny in your pocket. The 2004 Liberty 1 cent is more than just a coin. It's a potential jackpot, a piece of history, and a reminder that treasures are hiding in plain sight. Every year, thousands of valuable coins are unknowingly spent at gas stations, vending machines, and grocery stores. But with a little knowledge, attention to detail, and curiosity, you could change your life with a single cent. So next time you get change back, don't just shove it into your pocket. Take a moment, look at your pennies, because one of them, just one, might be worth $50 million. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more coin discoveries and stories from the hidden world of numismatics. Turn on that bell so you never miss a new video, and until next time, happy hunting.